This is 5 in 10 from Skywatch TV for Tuesday, November 28th, 2023. I'm Derek Gilbert. You'll find us on YouTube at 5 in 10. If you're watching there, please subscribe, click the bell for notifications, and then stick around after the break because you'll find out how to guarantee we never get canceled. Topic number 5 today, Israel. Elon Musk in Israel today with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. They visited one of the kibbutzim that was attacked on October 7th, Kfar Aza, where some of the worst atrocities were committed by Hamas. Musk toured the kibbutz. Dozens of people were killed there and 17 estimated kidnapped, still being held by Hamas in Gaza. Afterward, Musk and Netanyahu spoke live on X, formerly Twitter, about Musk's reactions to seeing what had happened at Kfar Aza. He also watched a 40-minute video compiled by Israel from videos shot by Hamas terrorists during the attacks. These terrorists were wearing GoPro cameras to make video records of what they were doing. Musk said the experience was jarring, that he was struck by what appeared to be joy on the part of the terrorists in the video. Musk also said there's no choice but for Israel to destroy Hamas, but that Israel then needs to help those that remain, the Palestinian Arabs who would then be free from control of Hamas. This would be similar to the post-war scenario after World War II, where the United States helped to rebuild Germany and Japan. Now, you can argue that Musk is just doing this to try to rebuild his reputation after being accused of spreading anti-Semitism through X. Musk was criticized for posting a positive comment to a post, it's not Twitter anymore, to a post that criticized American Jews for being surprised that the progressives that they've been voting for are suddenly supporting the terrorists who killed their fellow Jews in Israel. Now, the way that original post was written could very easily be interpreted as anti-Semitic, and Musk should have been a little more cautious about retweeting it or showing his support for it. But Musk's point was this: when you vote for progressive politicians here in the United States, when you support progressive policies, you shouldn't be surprised when you suddenly have thousands, hundreds of thousands of protesters supporting Hamas marching in the streets. By the way, Qatar, the nation of Qatar, announced Monday evening that Israel and Hamas have agreed to extend the ceasefire by an additional 2 days. Politically, Benjamin Netanyahu and his war cabinet probably feel that they have no choice but to go along with this to try to get more hostages released. There's probably a lot of external pressure, not least of which is coming from the Biden administration, to continue the ceasefire. But it seems to me that this pause benefits Hamas a lot more than it does Israel. Not just tactically by allowing Hamas the time to regroup and rearm, but also by putting more pressure on Israel to stop the war altogether. The farther we get away from October 7th and the horrors of that day, the easier it is for the world to forget and then to blame Israel for everything that is taking place right now in Gaza. Netanyahu is in a tremendously difficult position. I frankly do not know how you confront an enemy that places no value on human life. It's a nearly impossible situation. Topic number 4, war with Yemen. Meanwhile, the Houthis in control of Yemen, I know we keep calling them the Houthi rebels, but frankly, they are the de facto government of Yemen right now. So Yemen has fired a couple of ballistic missiles at the USS Mason, a Navy destroyer, U.S. Navy destroyer, that responded to a distress call from a commercial tanker, the Central Park, that was seized by armed individuals, Houthi Yemenis. This was on Sunday. The tanker was carrying a cargo of phosphoric acid when its crew called for help, saying it was under attack from an unknown entity. This incident comes after Iran-backed Houthi forces launched numerous attacks on U.S. interests in the region. Since October 7th, the Yemenis are doing everything they can, it seems, to try to escalate the conflict into a regional war. They are backed by Iran. They are Shia Muslims, like the Iranians, and they've been fighting a civil war against Sunni forces in Iran. It's essentially a proxy war between the Shias and the Sunnis, and frankly, Yemen has been the site of Sunni on Shia war for literally centuries. Topic number 3, another mystery pneumonia in China. We've seen this movie before reports of a surge in a pneumonia-like illness, primarily affecting children this time. This is coming out of northern China. It is something to be concerned about because the last time we heard about a mystery pneumonia coming from China, we wound up locked in our homes for a couple of years. Yeah, it's not surprising that this is causing some alarm. On November 22nd, the World Health Organization asked for information from China. Based on what happened the last time around, we're not confident that the WHO is getting straight answers, or if they would tell us if they were. But the Chinese health authorities say that the outbreak is due to a number of respiratory pathogens, including Mycoplasma, RSV, which is respiratory syncytial virus, and adenovirus, influenza, or perhaps a previously unknown virus or bacterium. In other words, they honestly don't know. Now, obviously, we're watching avian influenza, although the center of H5N1 outbreak is now Europe, Africa, and the Americas instead of China. But this year, China has reported multiple human cases of various other avian flu strains, H3N8, H5N6, and H9N2. And with large numbers of mammals, China is a major pork-producing nation, which the pigs can be a mixing vessel between avian influenza strains and human. So obviously this is something that we are keeping our eyes on. Topic number 2, Trump's legacy. Love him or hate him, Donald Trump should at least be remembered for this: appointing 3 Supreme Court justices who at least lean conservative, which swung the court in favor of the Dobbs v. Jackson Women's Health Organization. In other words, the ruling that overturned Roe v. Wade. And according to a study by the Institute of Labor Economics, overturning Roe v. Wade in June of last year may have resulted in the birth of 32,000 additional babies. 32,000. Now, this is not as many as claimed by some pro-life activists, but still tens of thousands of babies saved because Roe v. Wade was overturned. Now, it's not clear how other factors may have influenced this increase. I mean, immigrants coming across the southern border may have contributed to this increase in the number of births. And even before the Dobbs decision, the abortion rate here in the United States was declining. But it is a fact that roughly a quarter of the women of reproductive age here in the United States now face increased driving distances to get to places that are willing to terminate the lives of unborn children. And again, love him or hate him, that's Donald Trump's legacy. Coming up, homework, TikTok homework. I'll explain what I mean next, a symptom of our social media society. Straight ahead on 5 and 10.
We want to make sure that you're aware of the largest giveaway of the year in the We Are Legion Grand Collection. When you order the We Are Legion Grand Collection from SkywatchTVStore.com, you'll receive We Are Legion for We Are Many, Dominions, Cosmo Craters, and Washington, D.C. Unmasking the Ancient Riddle of the Hebrew Year 5785 and the Eminent Destiny of America by best-selling author Dr. Thomas Horn. Divided We Stand, the globalist scheme for a one-world government by Lieutenant Colonel Robert McGinnis, and The Prince of the Power of the Air and the Last Days, Satanology, History, Prophecy, and Technology by Jeffrey W. Martis. But we're just getting started. This must-have collection also includes the breathtaking 2-hour documentary, The Secret Destiny of America, on DVD, featuring Dr. Thomas Horn as he reveals who the God on America's Great Seal and U.S. $1 bill really is, why 72 pentagrams in the Capitol Dome are used to control the ancient Cosmo Craters who rule the nations, the coming incarnation of Antichrist, and much, much more. But that's not all. With the holidays just around the corner, now's your chance to save big and receive solid bonus merchandise absolutely free. Because also included in the We Are Legion Grand Collection are any number of brand new, super quality, overstock gift books, DVDs, or audio sets to add to your library or to give away as gifts this coming holiday season. Sold separately, these items hold a retail value of nearly $150. Yours now for your donation of only $35 plus shipping and handling, so act quickly. You can scan the QR code on your screen using the camera app on your phone for instant access to this special opportunity. This is the largest giveaway of the year, just in time time for the holiday gift-giving season and is available only while supplies last, so don't delay. Visit us at skywatchtvstore.com or call 1-844-750-4985 and ask for the We Are Legion Grand Collection now.
Item number 1 today. This is what you get when life becomes a reality show. A mother of 6 from Utah, has been accused of exploiting her children by requiring them to create 40 social media videos for her social media account during a holiday to Disney World and tracking their progress on a spreadsheet. Seriously. Paul and Lily Davis from Salt Lake City took their kids to, actually it was Disneyland, not Disney World. They went to Disneyland in California, but each child was allegedly asked to create themed content for mom's social media channels with a target of 40 videos between the 6 kids. And Lily saying it was only 40 because she didn't want them to be overworked during the vacation. Go to Disney World, but while you're here, okay, you're going to need to record one talking with a British accent, another one on the Small World ride. According to Lily's website on Collabster, which is, I guess, where you hire social media influencers, I had to look it up, the parents make about $1,150 for each TikTok video they produce. You monetize them, you get enough views, you get... So this has apparently become a career for Mrs. Davis. Mom obviously got criticized once word of this got out. A professional counselor, K.C. Davis, apparently no relation, claimed that Lily has exploited her children from the content, for the content rather. Lily has now taken her TikTok channel private, but K.C. Davis's video criticizing Lily Davis has garnered over 2 million views. Now, here's the thing. Paul and Lily Davis are not the problem here. They are simply a symptom of our society where we are now living our lives in front of cameras. And I recognize the irony of me saying this into a camera, and as one who posts a lot of pictures to social media of sunsets from our deck and of our new dog rescued from wandering loose in the country. Okay, that's one thing, but specifically going to a vacation so you can create monetized content, it's like your whole life has become the Truman Show. And this is distorting what it means to be a family. And this is by design. The reason the enemy, and that's capital E enemy, principalities, powers, cosmic rulers of the present darkness, spend so much time trying to tear families apart is because the family is the smallest battle formation in the spiritual war in which you are deployed. I wish that was original to me, but no, a very wise pastor once said that at a men's conference. So this, again, the Davises, not the problem, just a symptom of the problem, an illness, a spiritual sickness that is tearing families apart. And again, it is by design. This week on Skywatch TV, we continue our discussion on the new book, new books, We Are Legion for We Are Many, but also the new book by Lieutenant Colonel Robert McGinnis, Divided We Stand. Lieutenant Colonel McGinnis, we are honored to call him our friend here at Skywatch TV because he's remarkable. He's an accomplished military man with a long and honorable career, still serving as a consultant inside the Pentagon, but he is also an outspoken believer in Jesus Christ. And he is analyzing the world around us through a prophetic biblical lens. Don't miss these programs. Tom Horn, this is the last series of programs featuring Tom Horn, Colonel McGinnis, and yours truly, and my best friend, Sharon, also on the panel this week. You'll see all these programs at our website, skywatchtv.com. All of our video content is always there. If we ever get canceled, just remember, skywatchtv.com. Go there. Website always has all of our video content. You'll also find it at our Roku and Apple TV channels, the new YouTube channel for the main program, at Skywatch TV Now, rumble.com/SkywatchTV. Also, all of our video content there, but better yet, get all of our video content right into your smartphone or tablet with our free mobile app. This not only brings you all of our programming, the women's program, Simply His, these daily news updates, and special programs that don't even get broadcast, right in the palm of your hand, along with a calendar of upcoming events, news updates 3 times a week, and more. Whether it's iOS, Android, or Amazon Kindle Fire that you've got, we've got an app for that, and links to the app stores at skywatchtv.com. Thank you for watching as we keep watch. I'm Derek Gilbert, and this is 5 in 10 from Skywatch TV.